The GoPro 11 Black, why it went from hero to zero for me. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I'm disappointed with the GoPro 11 Black and the mistake I made that ended up costing me a lot of time and effort. Stick around and find out how I screwed up by putting my faith into the GoPro 11 Black. Welcome back. Thanks for clicking and thanks for watching. I'm Rooster and this is Camera Corner. In this video, I'm telling you how I screwed up by putting too much faith into the GoPro 11 Black. The GoPro 11 camera is a great camera. I've used it for about 6 months now. I use it on our road trip videos that we do here on Rooster's Road Trips, and it works and performs great in the situations that I use it for in those types of videos. And it works really well for the reasons why I purchased it for. Action. Like hanging out of a window of a truck while you're driving down the road, shooting underwater shots, and vlogging while moving around. It works really great for those situations. It records in 5.3K video, which is really good, and the stabilization on this camera is just totally excellent. And it was a great upgrade from the DJI Pocket 1 that I was using prior to upgrading to this camera. So why am I disappointed now? Before I tell you why, I want to thank everybody that's subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button below. We could really use your support, and you don't want to miss out on any valuable information in the future. Now, how did the GoPro 11 fail me? A coworker and I were tasked with going to Vegas for a convention, and I was really excited because I was going to use the time there as well for doing a road trip video for the channel and of Las Vegas. You know, why wouldn't you? I couldn't take a ton of luggage with me, and I was kind of limited on the amount of camera equipment I could take with. So I opted to take the GoPro 11 with me and my Lumix GH6. Those are the only two cameras I took. I took them because they're small, they're compact, they're light, so they wouldn't take up too much room in my luggage. I didn't take a gimbal with me, so I was planning on using the GH6 for the talking head portions of the videos. Inside the hotel room, I was just going to prop it up on something and use it for those types of videos. I was going to use the GoPro 11 because it has the built-in stabilization that has been great for me. The stabilization in this camera has worked great so far. I have had no issues with it. So I planned on using the GoPro for the moving around shots, for the B-roll outside, for walking down the strip, basically for everything else besides the vlogging portion or the talking head portion that I'd be doing in the hotel room. And that was my mistake. The GoPro worked great for every shot I took, except for when it was dark or we were in low light conditions. There, the camera failed me miserably. I should have used my GH6 for those conditions instead of the GoPro, but again, the reason why I used the GoPro is because I was relying on the stabilization in the camera. Lesson learned. I should have known better. The GoPro is not the camera for this type of filming. I definitely should have used the GH6. The GoPro works great in daylight. If you're out vlogging and you're walking around in the daylight, it does a great job of that. It does a great job of sticking out the window when you're driving and getting moving shots. But for low light conditions, this is not the camera you want to use, and I had to learn that the hard way. Now, I'm not saying that's a deal breaker with this camera. What I'm saying is you need to know that this particular camera has its limitations, and low light is definitely one of those limitations. When we were walking down the strip, I was utilizing the camera and I was moving it real slow, trying to get good cinematic shots. And I assumed, which was a bad assumption on my end, but I assumed that all the light from the casinos and the businesses that were there pretty much turns night into day. So I figured there would be enough light for the camera to operate properly. Boy, that was a big mistake. The camera failed miserably. As you can see in the video, it's just horrible. It's glitching, it's not focusing, it's flashing in and out, just all around bad video. Now I'm not going to take the camera out and scrap it or trade it in or sell it. I did buy the camera for a purpose, and that purpose is for vlogging, for doing the out the window shots, underwater shots. So it does give me a variety of creative things that I can do with the camera that I can't do with my GH6 or my S5 2X. So it definitely serves its purpose, and it was a serious upgrade from the DJI Pocket 1 that I was using before for this purpose. The DJI, the moving head on it is great. It takes great video. It stabilizes very well, but it's very delicate, and that head that does move around, you have to pay a whole lot of attention to, whereas the GoPro, you can just pretty much stick it in your pocket and forget about it because it's all boxed in, and it's a pretty durable piece of equipment compared to that Pocket 1. The lesson that I learned is moving forward, I'll definitely use the best suited equipment for the situation that I'm going to be recording in. And again, the GoPro 11 Black at night or low light conditions is not the choice. I should have used the GH6 in lieu of using this particular camera, and I would have those shots. By utilizing this camera and not using the proper equipment, I lost a whole lot of shots for the video, so I'm pretty much scrapped the idea of the video. So all the video that I took out there in Las Vegas was kind of a waste of time and effort for me, and it's extremely disappointing. So in the future, I'll definitely make sure I'm using the right equipment for the right situation. Again, the GoPro 11 Black is a great camera for daytime situations, using it for the purposes that it's meant for. I'm not putting the camera totally down. It's a great camera for the use that you're supposed to use it, but when you try to go outside the box and use it in low light conditions, you will be much better off using a different camera for that type of situation. Again, the GoPro is a great camera. Okay, it's been around for a very long time, and they're doing it pretty well at this point. This camera does extremely well for what I bought it for. But if you are planning on doing low light video and you're having to purchase a camera to do it with, there's a lot better choices out there than the GoPro 11 Black. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please click the like and subscribe button below. We could really use your support. And go check out our full series, Camera Corner, on the Roosters Road Trips channel. It has tons of information on cameras and video equipment. I think you'll like it. And until next time, I'm Rooster, and this is Camera Corner.